Hey guys, it's Shadow Flyer. Today I wanted to show you guys a cool experience I had earlier this summer, right before I went to Air Force field training. My family and I drove to Hawley, Pennsylvania to go on vacation to Woodloch Resort. Now before anyone thinks this video could be biased at all, I want to let you know that Woodloch is not sponsoring this video and I get no benefit from doing this other than showing you guys the fun experience I had. So we drove over a day early, stayed in a hotel, and then drove there the next morning. They recommended arriving early to enjoy the activities of that day, even before your room is actually ready. Every day they have activities available for children and adults of all ages. While there are some basic things like pools, hot tubs, go-karts, and movies available, I figured you'd want to see some of the more unique activities they have. One of my favorite things about Woodloch was being able to be on the lake. There were paddle boats, canoes, kayaks, pedal boats, and others, but my favorite were the sailboats. I had never been on a sailboat before, but I made sure to go out pretty much every day to learn how to do it and how to get better when the water and wind were more aggressive. I did capsize once, but the staff there is super nice, and they actually used the experience to teach me how to flip it over on my own in case I was ever out on the lake sometime just alone. It was pretty cool getting to do this with my dad because he always loved sailing, even though we don't actually live anywhere near the water. A couple days we were there, I got to try water skiing. This was another thing I had never done before, but really enjoyed getting to learn. My first time was pretty rough, and I quickly learned that pulling the rope, even to adjust your GoPro, is not a good idea. But not only did they teach me how to do it, but they even tried teaching my sister. She didn't do quite as well as I did, but she did a lot better than I was expecting, and so that was pretty cool to watch. We had a little water war in the spray boats. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly what they were called, but we were enjoying ourselves and a lot of the other fun activities that Woodloch had to offer. There were plenty of things I didn't record, like the archery range, skeet shooting, bumper cars, basketball, ice skating, and other sports. But we did go to the rifle range and the rock wall, and we even played horseshoes and did a bunch of fun stuff. I love being active, so my favorite parts were some of the more energy requiring events. But even my mom, who would rather sit and relax or play strategy games instead of run around, had a lot of fun. And every night we were there, they had some sort of live entertainment put on by the staff, and usually one or two people there from outside of Woodloch. We watched magicians and comedians and several funny skits and musicals. They also had Disney characters walking around during the day, especially during the meal times. And while this was our first time there, and there were many more things that they offer that we didn't have the time to participate in, the whole family had a great time, and I would definitely recommend it to others. The lodge was very family friendly, and the fact that almost all the activities were included in part of the daily lodging price meant you weren't really too worried about accidentally spending a whole bunch of money on fun activities. That was my experience at Woodloch Resort, and I hope you learned something from my video and will maybe look into spending a weekend with the family at a pretty cool spot. That's all I have for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. Have a great day, guys.